to go.
Bob is.
Am I here? Am I here?
You are, Bob. You're wandering your farm, it looks like.
I am. Hey, God bless America. The flag's waving. It's a cold night out here, and I can't see how to turn my video around. How do I look there? No problems? We are doing whatever we can to make this show better, and it's going to get better and better and better because we couldn't find a place to go with a wheel destruction, so we just took it to my backyard. And
Nice.
It's sitting out here. This behemoth is sitting out here. Let me see if I can get in here. And we put it up yesterday. Alex put it up, and of course today we had probably the worst winds of the one of the worst winds of the year, and it blew all the plastic off of it. So Alex was up there on the top of that truss in 40-mile-an-hour winds today. It was exciting. It was a cool deal. But here we go. The wheel is getting ready. We're gonna get it working, and Thursday night show.
Oh, did we lose you, Bob?
And tonight, can you hear me?
Yep.
And tonight we will have. I promised you the glass breakage where we broke the glass in Woodstock, Georgia, and Atlanta. Tonight we have that video, and you will see that later on in the show. So it's freezing cold out here, freezing cold, but we have some cool stuff to smash on Thursday. And I'm going to go back in the house and give it over to you, Wade. Well, let me introduce Gary first. Gary's an old friend of mine. I'm glad he's here tonight. And we're going to talk tonight about leadership and family dynamics. And I'm going to walk back in the house, Wade, and you can take it from here for the next, 30 minutes or so.
All right, next 30 minutes. Great, Bob. I really appreciate that. We didn't get to say hi to Evan and Noah over there. Where did they run off to?
We're here.
Oh, there you go. Well, hey, we were actually just reminiscing a little bit ago because Gary, one of the first shows you attended for Born to Be Brave was actually when the glass broke.
It was, yeah. I thought this is a dangerous place to be. Yeah.
Right. Now, Gary, one of the things I didn't learn about you until just, a year ago, which I found out was really cool. I always know that you love to hunt, but you raise dogs, right? Like
I do. Yeah, I raise German short hair pointers.
Okay.
So yeah, we have a ball doing that. I train them to hunt, and then help people teach their dogs how to hunt as well. So it's a fun hobby. I really enjoy it.
We're gonna have Gary back on in a few weeks. Hopefully, get the dog on there. I love the story, and it's gonna be great. And so we're glad you're here, Gary.
Well, I'm glad to be here, Bob. Thanks for having me on.
How's it going down in South Carolina in Anderson with again, that behind you, the memory verse of the week plaque, which we always have to show for our first time guests?
Yeah, going good. Weather here still fantastic. About 65 degrees, no rain.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
We're up and down here. It snowed a little bit today. It snowed only during the time, like a few flakes, and was windy only during the time that Alex was up in that truss. And then by the time we got it wrapped down, he got down, and it was beautiful. Cold, but beautiful. So
Noah got some outside time today. He got to ride his new Ripstick surfboard.
What's that? You surfing in Anderson, South Carolina?
Oh, yeah, go ahead and get it, Noah. It's I used to skateboard. That was like normal in my day, but then they do these Ripsticks, which is like one wheel. But then they have these things kind of like this, which is like a surfboard, but one wheel.
What?
Wow.
So yeah,
Noah had one of those, and then my daughter Emma did, and they loved the thing. Like they went all over the place with it, but it wasn't like a surfboard like that. It was more like two ovals almost.
Yep, that's what the old one is. And so this is his new product he's giving the world. We'll see how it works out. Nothing's broken, nothing's skint up. On the last one, we had a few scars, but he'll be all right.
Yeah.
Who do we have out there?
What you're going to have to do is come north and go and take up snowboarding, because once you have your Ripstick down, snowboarding will be a piece of cake.
Well, when we go skiing, the ladies ski and we snowboard. Like we really do snowboard already. So we're right there with you.
All right. Who do we have out there in the chat? For some reason, when I go on my chat, it only shows about 5 comments. I see there's 15.
We got
Who's
Ben,
downstairs?
Gideon, and Landon.
JLA at is hi, and well,
Jared.
not hi. It's hello.
On YouTube, we have Jeremy with us. He's doing well today. He's had a good day so far.
All right, good.
Dominic's
Right.
from Kansas.
Kansas, we got people all over the place, huh?
Yep.
That's great.
Hey, we should say that I should promote the girls show. They promote us, but we have a girls show every day at 12 o'clock with True Girl on at YouTube. We have a Bible study on Monday nights for the girls, which we will be doing in a few weeks. I think we'll get that started for the guys, probably in May. And they have a huge crazy hair party on, you know what date that is? It's
May 1st. May 1st. You can
May
go
1st.
to mytruegirl.com/crazyhair, I believe is the URL. mytruegirl.com/crazyhair.
We had 1,700 sites at the pajama party last month, the live pajama party, virtual pajama party. And we had 227 girls saved that night on the show, which was absolutely amazing. I'd never seen anything like it. Dana gave the salvation message and said, if you accepted Christ, want to follow Jesus, say I did. And it just went boom, right down there in the chat. It was phenomenal. So join them if you can. If you have a sister or know a girl, get them signed up. You have to sign up, but it's a gift of any amount or free. If you are struggling right now financially, please join us. If you're not, please donate, because this is a challenging time for us too. So, all right, I'm going to say goodbye. Let's see. We're going to do the soda challenge right away, aren't we? So
That's what I've heard.
The other night we promised you this too. I'm going to say goodbye to Gary and Evan and Noah for now, and we're going to get a big screen for what's your name? Wade and Noah. Okay, I get it. And we have what, 5 sodas?
We have 6, I think.
Six.
Are we doing just 5 of them? One of them we're missing on that end, but we can probably still pull it off.
We're missing one on the other end to show the audience because I drank it the other night during the test case. So there's one missing.
Now, you know what? We also have somebody, Jeremy I was talking about earlier. Carter and Ben are here with Jeremy from British Columbia.
Oh, wow. Cool.
There you go. We're
International.
international.
We're global. we're global. We're international. Good.
So-
Good to have you all here tonight. We have a good crowd, and we're really excited to be here tonight. So what we're doing tonight, you have 6 sodas that are, what are the soda? Where are the sodas from? I guess the label is, oh, let's put Alex. Is Alex on here? They're from a special place.
Yeah, we'll have to put the place down in the description.
What are they, Alex? Where are they from? That's a funny name.
They're from Lester's Fixins.
Lester's Fixins. They are not a sponsor yet, but who knows after tonight. Lester's Fixins. So how's this going to work, Alex?
Well,
We're going to taste them there, right?
yeah. So Wade and Noah are going to be going head to head and see who can guess each soda correctly. Now, they don't know what's in the sodas because if Wade, can you show them one of those bottles? They have paper coverings over them, and they're going to close their eyes. I'll show you guys the people what the flavor is, and then they're going to do a taste test, and you guys can see if they get it right or not. And then we have a very special surprise punishment for the person who gets less correct. So all right, let's
I'm going to drop off for you to take care of this so they can get bigger on the screen, okay? I'll let you host this.
okay.
All right?
All right. So Wade, Noah, let's go for number 1. You guys want to close your eyes?
Close our eyes first.
Yeah. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. All right. Number 1, you guys can all see that.
Ooh, nice.
It's a delicious treat. I've had many of these growing up. It's a great thing to have middle of the night. All right, Wade, Noah.
I can't believe they're allowed to put that in a soda. I can't believe they're allowed to put that
Oh,
in
wait a second. Do I need a twist? Do I need like an actual?
No,
Oh, no, there we go. I just got to be a little bit stronger.
Oh,
You
yeah,
wanna do it
they're
first or me?
pretty tough twist offs. All right.
Oh my, he took a big drink. All right, don't
What do you
guess yet.
think? What do you think, Noah?
I have no idea. Peach something? Peaches?
Peaches.
Peaches. Interesting. Interesting guess. Okay. Okay.
Man, I have no idea. That's like, it was like this really weird aftertaste that comes in. It's like,
Yeah.
um,
It sounds good. This sounds like this could really taste good. I'm betting our audience would like to taste this.
I think I'm probably going to go with peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream. Okay. Okay. And those are your final answers? Noah,
Yeah.
peaches, and Wade, peaches and cream. Okay. Okay. All
Are
right.
you
Well,
going to reveal it now or?
no, we're gonna wait till the end and we're gonna go down through them all. All right, let's go for number 2. You guys close your eyes.
Okay.
Hey, Wade, don't mess this up. My mom and dad are watching tonight, so don't mess anything up tonight, okay? Nobody in the staff mess anything up tonight. It's very
You
important.
All right. Hold on. So here is the next one. I really can't think of any hints to give you guys without giving too much away. So Wade and Noah, go ahead.
All right, I'll go first this time. You ready? I feel like I need a palate cleanser.
I'm a little worried.
Yeah, this one I would guess would be quite unpleasant in soda form.
I'm going to go with blue cheese.
Blue cheese for Wade. Okay.
Coconut? I don't know.
Coconut. Interesting. All right. Final answers. Wade with blue cheese, Noah with coconut. You guys feeling good about that?
I mean, am I feeling good about it right now? No. That's the answer you get.
Okay. All right. Close your eyes. We're going to go for number 3. All right.
Ready?
No, wait, hold on. Okay, here's number 3. Wonderful. Just a classic, really of any season, but there you guys go. All right, Wade and Noah, go ahead, open your guys' eyes.
First.
Yeah, go for it. I appreciate the fact that your sips have gotten smaller and smaller with each sip.
No, what do you think?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Okay. That looked like quite a swig, Wade.
Oh, that one's actually kind of good. I'm going to go with, those little red hot things?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go with those. I don't know what they're called.
Like they're like little candies?
Yeah, are they called red hots?
I don't know. I'm just going to call it cinnamon candy.
Why do I have a feeling that I'm going to get every one of these wrong?
Yeah, I don't think I've got anyone right.
Well, we'll see. All right, number 4.
All right, eyes are
Close
closed.
your eyes. All right, here's number 4, guys. Honestly, this one might not be too bad. Me and Matt were talking about it earlier, and this one could be good. I don't know. We'll see. All right, go ahead, Wade and Noah, or whoever wants to go
Uh-oh. I may not be able to get it off.
first.
I can't get it. Let me see your sweatshirt. This is bad. It's the quarantine.
I will admit, the one that I did try to open, it was a tough twist.
Break it on your desk. Just break it open on your desk.
Let me go grab something real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, don't. Oh my gosh.
So, Noah, how do you feel about your guesses so far?
Honestly, not very good.
Noah, go look at those bottles. Hey, what's the next one, Alex?
Yeah. I can't say, Bob.
Tell me what the next
Actually, Bob, you know what the next one is because
Oh.
you tried it already.
It's bacon. It's bacon. And what's the next one? What's the other one then?
And the one after that?
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Take your time, Wade. My
Hey,
mom is
Flyers.
Oh,
Are you
nice.
ready? Is this one me?
Yeah, go for it.
Doesn't look very good.
I got the smell of it before I took a drink of it.
Doesn't look very good.
I have a guess though. I'm gonna guess squash.
Squash.
Close.
You've never tasted that before. Squash.
You're just gonna guess what I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Squash. Okay. All right. Number 5. Well, this one, if you
Are they
watch,
just not gonna know on this one?
yeah. I'm not
Okay.
okay. We're not going to tell you guys what this one is, but we'll show you after. This one's pretty.
It looks like a dark cherry.
There's no cherry in that one.
I can smell it more than taste it. Bacon.
All right.
Bacon.
Kind of has a dull taste. Did you?
Hey, Wade.
Yeah.
This isn't a wine tasting. This is just a game we're trying to move along on. We're trying to move along on this.
Go with
You have to let it waft.
I'm just gonna go with regular root beer on that.
Root beer.
You got taste problems.
Root beer.
All right. All right.
All right. And the final one. Wade, Noah, close your eyes. I'm gonna
Okay.
show the good people in the chat. Here's the final
Ooh.
one. I would actually like to try this one as well. So I'm gonna be drinking it with you guys. But Wade, no, you guys can open up.
Okay. Now,
We've got people tuning in from Wisconsin,
there
Knoxville,
you go. Is this one me?
Kelton's on. Wade, get it done. If I have to
All
come
right,
back
chicken
on
wings. Chicken wings.
Chicken wings. Okay.
I haven't got my nose.
Noah?
Just chicken.
Just chicken.
Yeah.
Did we
Okay.
get any of them right?
Well, I'm gonna try this last one. This is to Wade and Noah. Ooh. Oh wow. It's very subtle.
Has a
All right.
body to it, a nice body to it.
All right. Well, let's go down through them. Just number 1. Noah's guess was peaches. Wade was peaches and cream, and it was peanut butter and jelly.
There was hints of jelly in there.
Yeah.
Peanut butter, there was no peanut butter whatsoever.
That's what I said. Do you get any peanut butter?
That sounds good. And we want to know in the chat, they've been asking which one would you try? That's seemed like that would be really good. Peanut butter jelly juice.
That one wasn't too bad. This next one was probably the worst one.
I can see that. Now, Noah, your guess was coconut. Wade, blue cheese. Very impressive because it was ranch dressing.
Oh,
Oh,
Incredibly close. Very
sounds
close,
good.
Wade.
does that count?
no,
I
that's exactly on. Exactly.
Okay.
I can't, where does it end? If you start allowing people to guess blue cheese.
Right. This is a global show. We have somebody from the Dominican Republic on now. Now we're in three countries. So
All right. Number 3, I shouldn't have known this swig. Number 3, Noah guessed cinnamon, Wade guessed cinnamon candy. It was pumpkin pie.
Oh,
I can-
wow.
I can see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But you guys were pretty close. It was very fall.
There were
flavor.
very strong cinnamon notes in that one.
How do Rich Peterson say chicken wings and pumpkin pie are the two they would try?
Um,
Wings is in there somewhere. I got one of them then.
very
You know
good.
how we were
Well,
trying to keep the show to 30 minutes? Well, tonight's going to just be a soda show.
All right. Okay, number 4, you guys both guessed squash, and it was sweet corn.
Oh, come on.
I've never had that.
We got to do this if we're in the right family.
No, wrong. Totally wrong.
Number 5,
Pretty good, though, I have to admit. That's pretty close.
number 5, this one I can't show because Bob already drank it because he has a problem.
Oh, that's right. This is what Bob did so he could get out of the rest of them.
That's right. I have a drinking problem because I love.
He
Yes.
loves bacon because that is what number
Bacon.
5 is. So
There you go. You got one.
there you go. And Wade, root beer. Let's talk about that. No, I'm just kidding. It's all right, Wade. And number 6, final one, which I thought actually was not that bad, a little bit sweet. Buffalo wing sauce.
Oh.
Yeah.
So did I get that one then or not right with chicken wings?
No, you didn't.
Well, you said chicken wings. Noah said chicken. I don't feel like I can give it to either of you.
Wade actually got 3 close, I have to admit.
Although chicken wings, that's pretty. I don't know, Bob. That's chicken wings is pretty close.
I think we should give it to him. I think we should give it to him. If
Okay.
nothing else, to get this game over with. If
Chicken
nothing
wings
else, so Wade doesn't
which
try to
leaves it-
prolong the game.
at a 1-1 tie.
Oh, that's good.
So you
What's-
really shouldn't have given it to me.
What's the prize?
Well, the prize for the loser, for the winner, is that they get to watch the other person drink a mixture of all 6 sodas in that jar in Wade's hand. So I think you guys are going to just have to settle this the old-fashioned way. Good old rock, paper, scissors. Best of 1.
One,
Rock,
2,
Paper,
3.
scissors. Oh, no. Noah.
How much am I
buddy.
drinking?
Just a nice hearty swig.
Okay.
It just stinks. I'll tell you what, putting all 6 of them together,
Right, a medium swig.
Okay. It's not very good.
What is there any kind of? Oh, Wade's going for it.
It actually tastes better altogether, I
It's
think,
like-
than it does some of them apart.
It's like a mix of pumpkin pie and bacon.
Interesting.
Nice. All right. Well,
Oh,
that was a game. There we go. Good job, guys.
well, there you go.
Bottle it up. I just got a neat picture I sent to you, Alex, from someone from Layla's Angle, a friend of ours. They have a whole line of, she sent me a whole line of these sodas. They have bacon soda with chocolate, bacon soda with maple syrup,
Yeah, I see that. That's
bacon soda, yeah, ranch dressing, all this stuff. What else do they have? A buffalo wing sauce, Shirley
Yeah,
Temple.
Marshall
Okay.
soup.
All right. We'd love to play this all day, but we already did. So let's get on to, thank you for playing.
yeah. Great job, Wade and Noah, for doing that. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank
Good
you.
job. Good job. We're going to bring Gary on now. Gary Arblaster, an old friend of mine. I knew him when he didn't even have hair when I knew him. And so, but a very precious friend of mine, has been an encouragement to the ministry all these years. Gary, we did some things today. We want to talk today about how fathers and sons can be different and how they can help to every child is different. In Proverbs 22:6, it says, train up a child in the way he should go. When he's old, he will not depart from it. And that word train is an archer's term. When they were learning to shoot a bow and arrow, every bow was different and had to be practiced by that one archer. And so your job is to help people communicate, fathers and sons, families, corporations. Can you talk to us about what you do and how it relates to tonight?
Yeah, so I am a 25-year investment professional, and over the last few years, I've introduced a new model to this, and it has to do around the whole personality piece of who we are and how we're wired. And we got to remember that God designed us in His own image. So when each of us are built the way we are, we're all so different. That's not by mistake. God designed us to be different. Can you imagine a world full of Bob Greshes?
Yes, I can. It would be it'd be worse than this pandemic, believe me.
Yes, absolutely. But no, and we are just fearfully and wonderfully made. So what I do is I help corporations increase their profits by just practicing better leadership. And I also teach people within their personal finances that if they practice better personal leadership, understand who they are, how they make decisions, that a lot of this stuff stems from how we're made and who we are personally. So it's how we're wired.
We had Evan and Noah and Wade and Noah take tests today. And I'm gonna go right to those, Gary.
No problem.
They took tests today. Can we bring them back on, show their tests? Alex, can you bring the test up of those guys? All right.
All right. So this is the Born to Be Brave team. And basically what this does, so each person took a little assessment, and there was a series of questions. It took 20 to 30 minutes to do. And based on how they answered the question, put them in a category on this chart. And this chart actually defines their personality. Now, you got to remember that each person, we're all made up of these personalities, but some traits kind of expose themselves a little more based on how they answer questions. So this is basically a high level view of what your team would look like. Okay?
No, give me up top here, right? Noah and I are matches, man.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
All right.
So as a professional, and if I was leading you as a team, I would tell you that you all are extremely outgoing. You are people who get things done. You like strong personalities. You enjoy people. Bob and Noah and Evan, you tend to be a little more inspiring. You don't need a party. You kind of are the party, if you will. You go out and have a good time. You just enjoy people. Now, Wade, on the other hand, Wade's a doer. Wade's kind of dominant. He likes to be in charge. He gets things done. So, you guys are out there in the forefront. You are outgoing. So that's your team. Now, if I was looking at this, I would say, you don't have anybody that's detail oriented. You don't have anybody that's really empathetic. You're not, there's nobody that's reserved here. So who's going to hold your feet to the fire to get anything done? So I would look at this and say, you guys have problems sticking to task.
We do. That's why, look, that's why the show's already 33 minutes in and we'll just do the first segment. So, hey, Gary, can we see your family? I want to get to the families here.
Absolutely.
Can we see your family and how that looks?
Yeah. So my wife is Amy. She's a C. And over the years, Amy and I used to struggle. And what we used to struggle about was, I'm a D personality. I'm like Wade. I like to get things done. So if there's a problem, I'm like, let's go. Let's get this done. Now, Amy, she's a lot more cautious. She needs to know details. So oftentimes, Amy would ask me questions just because she needed to know the meat of the details of how to make decisions. I would get upset with her because I thought she was just being critical of me. So, after I made my family do this, I realized Amy needs to know the details so that she can be comfortable with what we're doing. My other children, so we have Emma, she's an S. Emma will do anything I want her to if she thinks it's going to please me. She's very supportive. So I really have to be careful how I communicate to her because she'll do it, even though she doesn't want to do it. Her no's are always yeses.
Gary, is there a I'm betting in the audience, the chat here, there are families where one person, when they're playing board games, really doesn't like to lose. I don't know if it's just in my family, but in most families, there's people that do not like to lose to the point where you can hardly play games with those. Is that a personality trait?
It definitely can be. The D personalities are really out there trying to, you know, they want control. They want to win. Now, funny thing is, my daughter and my wife will cheat to win. So, you know, I don't know if it's a full indicator of personality, but wanting that control to win, absolutely. The D personalities want that victory.
But Gary, father and son, let's say a father has a child that loves sports. Invariably, if you have 2 sons or 3 sons, one will like sports, one will like art. You have twins, and their personalities are different.
Yes. So my son, Sam, as you can see there, is a D. And again, my daughter, Emma, is an S. So they're completely opposite ends of the spectrum. Sam gets very frustrated with Emma sometimes, just because, you know, he doesn't like to slow down for her. She can be, you know, kind of more task oriented. So that frustrates him. So I have to learn to communicate to both of these kids differently. It was funny. So what we're doing right now in my household with this quarantine thing is I'm actually taking time to make a meal with my kids. So one week Emma and I made fish. The other week Sam and I made pizza. So Emma and I are doing this meal and we're having a good old time. And it turned out, okay, but we just enjoyed the journey of making a fish dinner together. And it was fun. Sam, on the other hand, could not get over that his pizza didn't turn out the way he wanted it to turn out.
Okay.
And that's what he focused in on. So, so you see it come out in many, many ways.
And Evan, you have a couple kids, right? Just 2, Lainey and Noah. And are they different? Are they different?
Absolutely. So Lainey's definitely more into that S. You know, she's into that. So Noah would be up closer towards that I and D, and Lainey's in the S. So a lot of the stuff you just talked about, we can see in our kids, you know, and how you have to handle them is totally different. And me and Lainey are more similar than me and Noah, and my wife and Noah are more similar. So we see that automatically just naturally work itself out. And when we play a family game or when we do anything, the natural inclination is those 2 go together and me and Lainey go together. So for me and Noah, we butt heads sometimes because of the differences on this disc. And I have to, even just taking this test has helped me to realize, oh, these are some things I need to do better to communicate, to make sure he knows my expectation, to, you know, things like that.
Mm-hmm. Now, Wade, you have like 20 kids. So how are they different? Is there a point where you just keep having kids and they can't be any different if they fill up every one of these blocks? Is that how it works?
Whole team, yep.
Well, if I remember right, like, it's funny, we're all like, we don't have any C's in our house, which is really interesting. But yeah, we could definitely see this, like, you know, me and Alexa, my oldest, kind of being the DI, and then Amy and Noah being the SI. And then Emma, our third, is truly an I. And it's so funny because I think she's like organized and super detailed, but then I realized it's when she's having fun in the moment, she's super engaged in it and she's totally there. But like, if it's everything else going on, it just kind of gets forgotten about.
Now, Gary, we put a link in the chat. If people see me looking over, I'm looking at another computer screen with a chat. I'm not bored or grumpy. I'm, you know, like looking at the chat. But how do people get along? Are there do couples get along better if they're opposites? Dan and I are what we call a high conflict couple. I heard that from Greg Laurie. He said his wife and him are high conflict couple. We are totally, we're both up at the top there at the D and the I. So we have very high, we have opinions. I know other people that don't have hardly any conflict. Is there I married the right person, I know that. Should I change her and make her be like a?
No, absolutely not.
Different?
First of all, you can't, you won't succeed. So, don't try.
I've tried it's been 29 years.
No, each style will definitely bring a challenge. So if you are too much alike, you're going to have your challenges. If you're opposite, you're going to have challenges. the key to all this. So, you talk to people all over, and I do this for corporations, and, I get people saying, oh, I've taken these tests. I know who I am. But it's the results. It's the results that you have to look at to appreciate, to actually have this mean anything. So an example is, if you could put my son, mine back up there real quick again, Alex. So if you look at my son, Cooper. So Cooper is a high C. Cooper is extremely detail oriented. So the example is today, it was I helped him file his income taxes. So he's been on TurboTax, and did TurboTax before. So his information is in there. So when we sat down to do TurboTax today, I just wanted to click through and get it done. So I'm saying, like, keep going. I frustrated him because he needed to read all the information before he was comfortable clicking next. So in order for him and I to work together, I had to allow him the time to read all the questions, all the answers, so that we could get through the process without fighting. So when it comes to communication, all of us communicate, but very few of us connect. And how we connect is putting everybody else's style ahead of our own when we talk to them. We tend to want to communicate how we want to be communicated to. Does that make sense? So we need to learn how to communicate in a way that actually helps them meet their needs. So in the example with Cooper is, I needed to allow him to meet his need of the details. So I gave that to him today, and we got through the process. The same works with your marriage. You've got to really allow yourself the opportunity. And same with the kids. I mean, some of these kids on here are probably looking at their dads like they're nuts, they're crazy, but that's how we're made, So it's really trying to think through. And I'll tell you what, this process that I put my family through has been extremely helpful in how I talk to my kids and my wife. It's really just brought us together, and we communicate so differently.
Yours is amazing how it's spread out. That's really, really amazing. I want to encourage the moms and dads and kids, go to that link and take the test tonight. You will find it would be amazingly helpful to you. And if you have a big corporation and want to bring Gary in, we have a link to Gary's thing in the chat. And Gary's giving all proceeds from everything he makes to Born to Be Brave. And he's doubling it. He's going to double it. And Gary, I appreciate that you're doing that. That is amazing.
Oh, absolutely. But anything I can do for you, as long as I am able to move in with you in the next few months.
Gary worked with me 15 years ago. He knows my personality in and out. He knows how difficult that can be. So
yeah, I just want to stay in the barn. I don't want to stay in the house.
That's right. That's right. Hey, we're going to have a little bit of just a spiritual application of this, but now, just to break this up, as promised, we're going to show you a couple smashes on the wheel. What a transition. So the transition is, hey, if you're having conflict in your family, you should take this test, or else you may end up like this rocking chair. And what you'll see afterwards, after the rocking chair gets smashed, is you will see the time we broke the plexiglass in Atlanta, which is why we've had to buy polycarbonate that's 30 times more protective since then. So we're going to get off of here, and Alex is going to show this video. I hope you enjoy it. All right, I was using the wrong computer. So, hey, that's kind of cool. It was a very scary night. It wasn't really scary. I figured I would lose my house anyway, eventually. But we replaced the plexiglass, and then we we've bought new polycarbonate that's a lot more stronger, and so that was kind of fun for the audience that night. Anthony Molina is talking to me and saying, "Careful what I say about Dana. I have a wonderful wife. We get along well. We just get a lot done too." So, and I really hope you take that test and it'll really help your family. The other test I think that's really awesome is the 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. And there's a 5 Love Languages for children. There's no question why that book has been like the top seller the last 20 years. It's still the #1 selling Christian book after 20 years. So Gary's going to come back on. Gary, share with us what the Word says about what you've learned in your passion. How does that relate to the Scriptures?
Well, again, I go back to how we're made. Scripture is very clear in Psalms. It says, "I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." We've got to just remember that, we're not to be put in a box. God doesn't make any junk, especially with these young people these days and what they're dealing with. You're special and God's made you special. And I think of all the different personalities in the Bible. We look at the very dominant Paul. His ministry was huge, and he got things done. We had the inspiring Peter. He was always brought to the forefront. Christ had him speak to people because he was that guy. And we've got the supportive person who was John. And he was always in the background doing the things, supporting people. And we had these C-type personalities, these cautious people like Doubting Thomas. That's how he got his name. So Scripture is full of different personalities. And if we look at Christ emphasized and touched on all these personalities in his ministry. The key is to adapt. And Scripture really tells us, you look at 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 19, when Paul says, for the Jews, I became a Jew. He just really adapted his ministry to the people around him to win others to Christ.
Well, that's great work. And again, I think it's really helpful to, I know it's getting a little heavy. It's complicated. What you do is very specific and specialized, but I really want to encourage people to look you up and to look up these tests and take them. They are super, super helpful. I want to clarify, because Dana keeps typing in she is the Born to Be Brave. She's one of the Born to Be Brave commenters. She keeps typing in. We're a high impact couple too. She wants to clarify that we're not arguing all the time. Have a great marriage. No worries. It all works out. Hey, thanks, Gary. Thanks for coming on. And we really appreciate all that you've done as an encouragement to the ministry.
Thanks for having me on, Bob. Appreciate it.
All right. One last thing is Quarantine Games by Evan and Noah. They're going to come on and real quickly show us some quarantine games. Take it away, Evan and Noah.
So this is one we did with some of our church family just for kicks. It's really easy. You can do it with some home items just to see who can do the most. We'd love to see you guys test this out, see how many you can do. Post it on the Born to Be Brave site. All it takes is some coins. We're using quarters. Littler hands could use pennies or dimes. So Noah's going to go for quarters. Though, how many you want, Noah?
I'll do 5.
Noah's trying 5. All right, let's see. Just put them on your elbow, flick it down, and catch it. That's a simple game. Let's see what he can do. No problem.
All right.
So I'm gonna crank it up a little bit, and I'm gonna go for 10.
Come on, let's do it.
Don't mess up.
If you hear him bang on the ground, I just missed 1 or 2. It'll be okay.
Oh.
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. But I think I'm gonna send these over to Wade and see if Wade can do some of these. Wade, let's send them over to you. Let's send them over to Wade. See here. Wade, you there?
I got him.
Wow, that was impressive. That was a special effect.
The new technology around here.
That was a special effect right there.
So you sent me over you had 8 or 9, you said?
I think like 11 total. Like you can whatever. I don't know if I sent them all.
No, you only sent 8.
Yeah, I only sent 8.
Watch out here, Noah. So this has been probably 15 years since I've done this.
Yeah.
I got 7.
Put Noah on there. Noah Harris.
He can do it. He's agile and young.
All right, here's 11. He's got 11.
No pressure, but I had a girl do 15. That was 11.
9.
No, 9.
All but 1. I got 10.
Wow, good.
Sweet.
What was
Just
your-
fun to cry.
What was the record, Evan?
So I had an adult who texted me within seconds of posting this, and they wanted to know if you had to catch them all these questions, and he did 28.
Wow.
But that's an adult who like did it a lot. I guess it was like his thing when he was younger. But I did have a girl do like 15 that, like Noah said, I think she's 9 or 10. So
Wow. Hey, listen, it's a great chance to show off in the audience, show your skill and your talent. Send us a video of seeing how many quarters you can do. Listen, you have plenty of time to practice now. You have nothing
That's right.
else going on at night. When you were doing karate or whatever else you were doing, Boy Scouts, trail life, whatever you were doing, sit at home now, get some quarters out, and go from there. And let us know how you're doing. All right. Okay. We're going to move on. Thank you, Evan and Noah, for showing up tonight again. And we have, to end off here, we have a Thursday night show that is coming up at 7:30 on Thursday night. And it's the end of our contest for the Lego Challenge. We're giving away a prize of this this car thing that Lego makes. There it is. That's really cool. I can't remember the name of it, but that is really, really cool. And so the best Lego build that we see before Thursday is going to win this. And so send them in, have some fun, compete, and we'll get to you. We'll get you this prize if you're the winner. After Thursday, we're going to start another contest in May with paper airplanes. Who can throw the paper airplane the longest in one take video? So that's something that's coming up in May, which I think is going to be really, really cool. And how much of that liquid do you have left there, Wade?
Well, actually, it all disappeared.
Oh, really?
It did. My daughters were dying to try it. So,
well, okay. We have on Thursday night, we have the Wheel of Destruction going to be fired up. And then next week, we have an interesting thing. We had a hot chocolate challenge where we had Alex and Jared Van Oos from the Alan Scott Band compete to eat these little pieces of chocolate that have 9 million Scoville units of heat in them. And that ended so poorly that we're re-editing it for the show. So it's very interesting what happened, and we're going to show you the toned down version because it got hot at the end there, didn't it?
it did get very hot there at the end. I don't know how they did it.
And so what we're going to do is Wade's going to teach us a lesson when we do that next week, I think next Tuesday. And the lesson is what goes in to your mind and your body needs to come out. And that's kind of how that worked at the end of that video. So you'll see that on Tuesday night. But let's come back and see us on Thursday night. Watch some of the old episodes we have on YouTube. Tell your friends. And thanks for hanging with us today. We're still figuring out. Sometimes it takes a lot longer than we think. We try to keep it down. But today, you got a lot of information. And we really appreciate you all being here. Gary, Evan, Noah. I mean, think about it. Right now on the screen, 2/5 of everybody is named Noah. And with that, 2/6. Hey, thanks, Gary, for coming on. And we appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. Go do the next right thing. Happy quarantine.
See y'all.